My therapist told me that I'm not unusual at all. People are abused all over the world. Every day. Much worse than me. And they do fine.
Your taillight's out, miss.
Oh. Thank you for letting me know. Are you gonna write me a ticket?
I devoured everything I could about how to get your man back. According to the experts, men are very fragile. They can get crushed down if you assert yourself in any way. You have to be very tricky.
I'm an interior decorator.
Oh, really?
Yes. How do you know Barbara?
We used to dance together in San Francisco.
Oh, really?
Do you know of a place around here?
There's the Victorian tea room. We could go together, if you don't mind the company. The bedroom is through there.
I'll only be a moment. What a lovely room.
Yes, isn't it?
Being here is like being a princess in a fairy tale.
Do you have fairy princess fantasies, Elaine?
Of course. We may be grown women, but underneath we're just little girls.
Yes, I suppose so. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
I understand men so much better than I used to. Men are like children. They're very easy to please, as long as we give them what they want.
Men. You said we need to give them what they want. Well, what do men want?
Just a pretty woman to love.
But what about what we want? How are we going to be equals with men if we keep catering to all of their needs?
Giving men sex.
You sound as if you've been brainwashed by the patriarchy. Your whole self-worth is wrapped up in pleasing a man. I'll admit, I used sex to get this, but I'm not proud of it. If I gave Richard sex every time he wanted,
And he wants you, and you torture him. You have to give a man his fantasy.
his fantasy.
Yes, his fantasy. What I'm really interested in is love. I wonder if all women feel that way.
Husband isn't a prince, Elaine, and life isn't a fairy tale. We have to face that fact.
Maybe life could be a fairy tale if you pleased your husband more.
I don't need to please Richard.
Maybe you did find your prince charming.
Perhaps I did.
Guess who?
Richard, this tea room is for ladies only.
I thought we could have lunch together.
Well, that's very sweet, but I've already had my lunch. But Richard, this is Elaine. Elaine, this is my husband, Richard.
I've heard so much about you, Richard.